If you follow any of my videos, you might know that I quite like sailing. And I'm a qualified day skipper. In addition, I used to own, and I recently sold it, a Hobie Cat 17 SE. But I recently bought another boat. So come with me and have a look at what I got. So I bought myself a Topper Topaz Uno. And I'm going to be honest, the reason I got it was the Hobie, whilst it was amazing and a lot of fun, it was actually problematic to lift the mast on my own. And I kind of do a lot of the sailing solo. So check it out. Here she is. So for literally only £500 or 500 quid, or Great British Sterling, or whatever you want to say, I got the trailer and I got the Topper Topaz Uno. It came with 3 sails, which is amazing, and obviously the trailer, so I'm really happy. One of the issues, however, that I have is that when it rains significantly, I do find that there is a large pool of water getting into the boat. At the moment, she's bone dry, but we've had a lot of warm weather. I need to find out where she's basically got a, well, where she's not weather tight. So yeah, come with me as I do some tests to try and confirm where the issues are. So one of the issues that I've got is that when it rains, the hull fills up with water. And I've had a significant amount of water in there. Still not bad for the small price that I paid for it. However, after a little YouTube search, I see that I just need to apply some positive air pressure inside the hull and use a bit of soap to try and find where that water's getting in. So I'm going to need the help of my daughter, one of them, to help me find this, and watch as we find where this is leaking. I suspect it is based on, I suspect it's going to be one of the inspection hatches, but we'll find out. It's another day. I'm wearing a different shirt. It's the end of the day. I finished work. I love Musto. Obviously, if Musto's watching, big fan. Happy to show any swag you want to send me. But I couldn't find a daughter that was willing to help me because they're too busy. So I'm gonna have to work out how to do this positive pressure thing myself. So come with me now as I use my noggin to think about how to solve testing for a leak. So back to the boat. To get around the positive pressure issue, I've got 2 problems. One, I need to have something that blows air. I do have a big ass air pump thing. It's not here though, it's at my parents' house. What I do have is one of these. This is one of those Karcher bag things, but the cool thing is, we take it out of the front, put it in the back, that now blows air. So I reckon I can put this with a rag and jam it in there and use it. So yeah, come with me and let's see what we can do. Okay, so I also have a bucket I stole from my wife and an old dog towel or rag. So we will use that. Okay, let's get to it. So, a couple of areas where I think there could be a leak. I don't think there's a leak down here, or a gap, only because there's water in it. And still, so it's kind of sitting there. I don't think it's there. Something tells me this inspection hatch is likely to be where we're going to see bubbles. Hopefully not there. Or, yeah. So what I'm going to do is apply positive pressure through here and we'll see what happens. So I'm going to take this off. Take my nozzle and just basically going to jam it in there. Now hopefully that works. So, next up, let's see if we start seeing bubbles. That's to be expected. We can see a lot of bubbles there. I want to check that we're not getting any here. Looks good. Since actually looking at the rubber on the inspection hatch, cover, lid, whatever, it actually looks not too bad. And I actually just cleaned it up, tamped it down, and it actually stopped creating bubbles. So I'm actually now just going to check the pressure on the other one towards the back, see if that does the same thing. So it actually might not have a problem whatsoever. Let's have a look. Looks right. See, it's got a release hole. I might have to put my finger on there. Let's see. All right, let's give it a little bit of soapy water. Hopefully, all we see is bubbling here. Right, here we go. So what I can deduce there is probably the O-ring is leaking on that hatch. So I just really need a new one of those. So Amazon, I think, order one of those, job done. Boat seems pretty good. We'll watch me on another video when I get this thing out on the water. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you're enjoying any of my videos, feel free to give me a like, subscribe, give me a comment, tell me where you're coming from. Thanks for watching.